Now to the mid-year budget review tomorrow. And have you ever thoroughly followed a budget presentation before? Regardless of whatever your position on this is, the financial statement has a direct bearing and impact on your life one way or the other. As government readies to present the mid-year budget review, George Queenan explores the critical concerns of citizens ahead of the big financial day.
Asempa budget, Impuntuo budget, Ajenkwa budget, and Idasua budget, and there exists a countless number of them. Born out of these are mid-year budget reviews that provide a comprehensive assessment of government's financial performance during the first half of the year and outlines any necessary adjustments to the annual budget.
One thing I like about NEMA is the fact that diversity abounds here. And with the mid-year budget review to be presented soon, is this something of grave concern to them?
Baba Alhaji is a graduate of the University of Ghana who majored in business administration, banking and finance option. Since completion in 2021, he is still home unemployed. It has never occurred to him to follow a budget presentation. After all, it is all about the expression of big grammar to him. He expects government to be deliberate in advancing the standard of living of the ordinary Ghanaian.
It's not about what levy we are scrapping out. Government needs to make money, and these levies and taxes are what government uses to raise money. So if you are taking a levy out, you definitely replace it with another one. So what are you taking out? How does it affect us? What are you replacing with? How would it affect us? And how long would it kick in? That's another issue. How long will it kick in? You are taking away e-levy, which is just 1% of every transaction. So if I'm going to transact 1,000 cedis worth of mobile money transaction, it's going to attract 10 cedis. But now you are replacing with D-levy, which is a solid 1 cedi on every liter. So if I'm going to buy 100 liters, which means I'm going to pay 100 cedis, is that really necessary?
Baba may not be the only one in this, but let's get some expert advice. How important is it following budget presentations?
I'll make a confession. Even some of us so-called experts, we listen to the highlights and then we tune off. And at the end of the day, we go and get the printed copy. And then we analyze it and look at it so that we can make proper judgment of what is happening. So if Baba says you won't listen, hey, Baba, I can agree with you.
Elia deals in men's clothing and she still buys the consignment at the same price despite the appreciation of the cedi against other major trading currencies. She wants that trend reversed.
The last time, dollar is 17 cedis. It will come down, but we have some people the same price. So what are Ghanaians doing about this?
The concerns of World Baron amplifies the expectations of many Ghanaians.
You want to first we buy Kenke 4-5 cedis. Today you want to buy Kenke 4-5. You can't satisfy. All that thing we want things to be less. Food to eat must be less. Go in somewhere in Europe or somewhere in American British. What the rich man can chop, the poor man can chop. But here in Africa, what the rich man can chop, the poor man can chop. We chop two and the rich man chop papaya.
For financial expert Joe Jackson, the ordinary Ghanaian should measure the expectations because Ghana is still broke.
Ghana is still broke. And it is important that all of us, citizens, party members, opposition, wherever you sit in this country, it is important that all of us realize that we are still broke and that we should temper our expectations where this budget is concerned.
It remains to be seen whether or not some policies put in place to cushion citizens would yield the expected impact. Until then, Ghanaians have to make do with what is available. George Queenan, TV3 News, Accra.
And certainly the budget day will be in Parliament.